A man who could cure the incurable, control the uncontrollable, and shape the course of a nation. This wasn't a myth, but a man named Grigori Rasputin. Born in the year 1869, Rasputin's origins trace back to the harsh lands of Siberia. Raised in a world that was as cold and unforgiving as it was mystical, the young Rasputin was said to display unusual abilities from an early age. Whispers of a boy who could heal with a touch, foresee events yet to unfold, and charm the most hardened of souls drifted through the snow-laden forests and across the vast Siberian plains. The tales were as chilling as the Siberian air, yet they were only the precursors to the enigma that Rasputin would become. The legends and rumors about him set the stage for a life that was as intriguing as it was controversial. From the frigid Siberian wilderness, a prophet was born, a prophet who would shake the Russian Empire to its core. The wilderness of Siberia couldn't contain Rasputin's ambition. His path led him to St. Petersburg, the heart of Russian power. With a reputation as a mystic and self-proclaimed holy man, Grigori Rasputin was an enigma, who journeyed from the icy expanses of Siberia to the opulent corridors of the Winter Palace in St. Petersburg. His charisma, coupled with a dash of intrigue, quickly gained him entry into the highest echelons of Russian society. He moved in circles that were once beyond his reach, rubbing shoulders with the aristocracy, and his influence began to grow. Yet it wasn't the social glitterati that marked the pinnacle of Rasputin's ascent. It was his introduction to the Russian royal family, the Romanovs. The Tsarina, Alexandra, was particularly taken with Rasputin. She was desperate for a cure for her son, Alexei, the Tsarevich, who was suffering from hemophilia, a debilitating and potentially fatal disease. Rasputin, with his enigmatic aura and supposed healing powers, seemed to be the answer to her prayers. Each time Alexei fell ill, Rasputin was summoned, and each time the boy's condition improved. Whether it was Rasputin's influence or mere coincidence, no one can say for sure. What is certain, however, is that this cemented Rasputin's position in the royal household and his influence over the Tsarina. His closeness to the Romanov family sparked suspicion and resentment among the nobility and clergy, who saw him as a dangerous interloper. They whispered about his unsavory past, his alleged debauchery, and the hypnotic hold he had over the Tsarina. Yet despite the swirling rumors and growing discontent, Rasputin's position remained unshaken. His power seemed almost supernatural, matching the mystique that surrounded his persona. In the glittering halls of the Winter Palace, Rasputin's power grew, as did the whispers of his dark influence. His rise from a Siberian peasant to a key figure in the Russian Empire is a testament to his cunning and resilience. Yet Rasputin's story is far from over. His shadowy influence would continue to grow, leading to even more dramatic chapters in this fascinating saga. As Rasputin's influence grew, so did the fear and suspicion. He was no longer just a healer, but a puppet master pulling at the strings of power. The humble peasant from Siberia had become an indispensable part of the royal court, his mystical aura captivating the Tsar and Tsarina. His alleged healing abilities had earned him the unwavering trust of the royal family, and he manipulated this trust, bending the Tsar to his will. The whispers of Rasputin's influence in the corridors of power echoed in the streets as people began to question the role he was playing. Was he a holy man, or a devil in disguise, manipulating the royal family for his own gains? The public's growing distrust was fueled by the rumors of his immoral lifestyle. Stories of debauchery, excess, and scandal swirled around him, tainting the image of the royal court. And it wasn't just the public who were concerned. Nobles, clergy, and even members of the royal family viewed Rasputin with suspicion. They saw his influence over the Tsar as dangerous, a threat to the stability of the Russian Empire. His unconventional lifestyle and disregard for the church's teachings were seen as a direct affront to the established order. Rasputin's presence at the heart of the royal court was a ticking time bomb, and it was only a matter of time before it exploded. The political implications of his influence were far-reaching. He was blamed for disastrous military decisions, political appointments, and even the Tsar's refusal to grant a constitutional monarchy. The public saw him as a symbol of the corruption and decay within the royal court. In the shadow of the throne, Rasputin was now a feared figure, a symbol of corruption and decay within the royal court. His name had become synonymous with scandal and mistrust, his influence a dark shadow that loomed over the Russian Empire. A man who seemed invincible, Rasputin's death was as dramatic as his life. and like his life, it was shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Rasputin, the enigmatic mystic, had a life as thrilling as a roller coaster ride, but it was his death that truly etched his name into the annals of history. The man was seemingly unkillable, enduring multiple attempts on his life before meeting his ultimate fate. One of the most famous attempts occurred on a fateful night in June 1914. A woman named Kionia Guseva, claiming to be driven by divine visions, attacked Rasputin with a knife, leaving him on the brink of death. But this mad monk pulled through, adding yet another layer of mystique to his already enigmatic persona. However, Rasputin's luck ran out on December 30, 1916. The details of this night have been the subject of much speculation, but the most widely accepted version involves a group of conspirators, led by Prince Felix Yusupov and Grand Duke Dmitry Pavlovich. They lured Rasputin to Yusupov's palace, where they first tried to poison him with cyanide-laced cakes and wine. When that didn't work, they shot him not once but multiple times. Yet Rasputin continued to fight, leading his assailants to beat him, and finally dump his body into the icy waters of the Neva River. The aftermath of Rasputin's death was as chaotic as the events leading up to it. The news spread like wildfire, causing a sensation across Russia and beyond. His death marked the end of an era, a turning point in Russian history. But more than that, it amplified the enduring myths surrounding this unkillable man. Even today, the tales of Rasputin's supernatural resilience continue to fascinate and bewilder. Was he truly a man of divine power, or just an ordinary man caught up in extraordinary circumstances? We may never know. Even in death, Rasputin was a riddle, a testament to his enduring enigma. Rasputin may be long gone, but his shadow still lingers. His story continues to captivate, to intrigue, and to inspire both fear and fascination. This man, Grigori Rasputin, the holy devil of his time, certainly left a lasting imprint. His rise from a simple Siberian peasant to a powerful influence on the Russian throne, his scandalous lifestyle, the aura of mysticism surrounding him, and his almost mythical death, all contribute to his enduring legacy. Rasputin's influence on the royal family, especially on Tsarina Alexandra, arguably led to the downfall of the Russian monarchy. His involvement in political affairs, despite his lack of formal education, speaks volumes about his extraordinary charisma. His life story has been the subject of countless books, movies, and theories. Rasputin's legacy is one of power, mystery, and controversy. His name is synonymous with the dramatic and turbulent times of early 20th century Russia. A man of mystery, a man of power, Grigori Rasputin was a paradox wrapped in an enigma. He was indeed the devil incarnate.